So y'all, this is me and my son, Corlin. He is 4 years old and he will be 5 years old on January the 8th. So currently right now, this is like our morning routine, rather his. I get him up first, and it's some days we have good days and some days it's not so good. And one of these days it wasn't so good, and I have to give him an extra little TLC and kind of amp him up because he's not an early bird. It doesn't matter how early Corlin goes to sleep. He is not going to wake up energized. Especially if it's like 6 o'clock and it's still dark outside. Oh my God. So as you can see in the video right here, I'm just kind of helping him out a little bit, because if I don't, he moves very slow and I end up being very, very late for work. So I know I have to kind of help my baby sometimes, but that's my poop. But yeah, I'm gonna just fast forward this video and let's get into it. So yeah, this is me currently at work, y'all, and I gained so much weight when I was pregnant with my daughter. I mean, a lot of weight, and I did lose a lot, but I got a lot to go. I'm just trying not to be so hard on myself, and I'm just trying to love myself and just nurture myself, because it's okay. I carried a baby for 9 months, and it was hard because this was the biggest I've ever been, like, for his weight. And, to know that I was way bigger than this and to see this, I was just so happy. So, to any of the moms out there that is trying to fight to love themselves, just learn to be okay with yourself. And understand that your body went through something so traumatizing. And I had a C-section, so I still have issues. Like, I still have stomach pain. My incision still hurt. My weight goes up and down. I was on birth control. I recently got off of it because it made my head hurt really, really bad. It was increasing my appetite, and it made my period stay on for like almost 2 weeks. So, and I was just on the pill. And, there's really no natural form of birth control. And they try to tell you that, but it's really not. And I was just one of those type of women who was just like, I don't want this, I don't want that form, I don't want that form. This is going to make me gain weight, this is going to make me lose weight, this is going to make me sick. So I thought if I got on the pill that it would probably be the most easiest option, but no, it was just as worse. So, yeah, just, ladies, just don't be too hard on yourself when you have a baby, because I was most definitely hard on myself. I think I was like a week post-op, and I was so mad because I felt like I wasn't losing enough weight. And there's no way to think, like, after just giving birth to a child. So, don't be so hard on yourself, and just understand that everything comes with time. It'll get better. y'all know your girl had to get some videos and some pictures and stuff, so I just wanted to answer that in my video. Oh, how cute I be looking at work. But yeah, trying to get into the motion of vlogging. I be doing so much stuff, and then I be forgetting that I can vlog it and put it in the vlog, and I don't think about it until I've been made it home, and I'm like, there was some really good content. It really was. But I just left from my daughter's grandmother's house, me and my beautiful son, and we had such a great time. Now I'm waiting on daddy to come home so I could go to margaritas and get some drinks, and I'll post y'all up on it. But y'all, I really wanted to tell y'all what happened to me yesterday. And it could be like a little story time on my way to work. But it took a long time for me to get to a point where I didn't care about people disliking me for no reason. Like, I used to be the type of person that when I found out people didn't like me, I used to feel some type of way. I used to be like, well, what I do? And I used to always ask myself questions. Am I doing something wrong? Am I coming off a certain way? And then I had just got to a point where I realized that some people just have internal issues, excuse me, and like insecurities that don't have nothing to do with me. So I work. Where I work at, it's pretty laid back. It's cool. It's not a hard job. I'm a medical receptionist, but I work with like a lot of women, and we're in like one building. So we all work for like a bunch of clinics. So it's like all day I answer the phone for like different clinics all day. So it's like it's maybe 35 of us probably in like one building that work for like this one hospital for this clinic. And it's cool because we have our own building. Like we have, well, yeah, we do have our own building because most medical receptionists, they work inside the hospital. But we have our own building. We on our own floor. We on a little top floor. We in this nice building downtown. Like, it's just, the aesthetic is very pleasing. But you do know when you work in a building or when you work in an environment full of women, it's always gonna be some bull is. It don't matter where you go, where you from, it's always gonna be some bull is. And this particular person, I don't know, I feel like this person, she like purposely tries to go out her way to make me feel some type of way. And I be peeping it, I peeps it all the time, but I just pays it dust because the person is like way older than me, and like I don't look at her as a threat or competition, and I don't think of her like this. So I already know the way she feel about me is one-sided. But when a person don't matter to you and you don't care, it doesn't really bother you that much. You gotta really care about something for it to bother you, and it literally doesn't bother me. But this particular thing, it bothered me. Now, it's things like if I come to work and I have my hair done, people will compliment me. She won't. That's fine. I don't need her approval. But it's the little backhanded things that she say, like, oh, who did your hair? You know my hair is pretty, but you so hateful and jealous and envious that you're not gonna tell me. So you rather just ask me who do my hair. It's the little things like that. Or like, whenever I come to work with my hair done, she comes to work the next day with her hair done. So at first I didn't see it like that because I don't look at people like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, you know, she want her hair done too. She want to come to work and look good too. But then I noticed it was a pattern, and then I noticed it was like a slick little competition, and I'm like, whoa, now, like, I'm in my own lane, you in your own lane. There could never be another me, and there could never be another you. So when I first peeped, I thought it was comical. I thought it was funny. And I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was cute. I'm like, oh, she likes me. She wants to be in competition. Like, that's how I looked at it. So it didn't really bother me. I didn't really care. Y'all, When I say she be in competition with the nails, she be in competition with my hair, she be in competition with my purses. My purses are real. The jewelry. I swear to God, y'all, I can't work with an Apple Watch. She went and bought the latest Apple Watch. Like, y'all, like, but it didn't bother me because I don't care. Like, the things I really care about, you would never have access to. That's my thing. So, I just want to give y'all a feeling of what I was dealing with. So, I won this thing at work. Stop it, calling. I won this thing at work where everybody signs up to play the game, and if your name is pulled, you win like $260, or you can get a $260 gift. So once they started asking everybody who want to participate, they're gonna ask you like, do you want the money if you win, or do you want the gift? So I'm like, I want the money. It's Christmas time, these bills is coming, these kids and these stuff. I want the money. Okay, y'all, I never win nothing. I will say I'm not the luckiest person. My faith in God is what gets me by, but I'm not a lucky person. Like, I don't win a lot of things. So when I was just over there working, minding my business, and everybody went to calling my name, I'm like, what? And they was like, you won. I'm like, what? They was like, 2-6. I'm like, ah. I'm like, okay, your girl won. And everybody was congratulating me except of her. But I always pay it dust, y'all. I pay this shit dust. So they had a week and 1 day to all pay me my money. So they made sure that they gave them that week and that 1 day. My birthday, y'all. Okay, so it didn't really go as planned because of certain circumstances. And I'm just at a point in my life where I'm not stressing about things I can't control or people. I can just only control myself and my surroundings and control the people I keep around me and keep close to me. So I'm not even finna stress about that, because when I tell you my man made it up for me, he made it up for me, and he said he's gonna make it up somewhere this weekend. But my birthday was really chill last night. So when I say it didn't go as planned, the things that we had planned didn't go because of, like I said, other things I just don't really want to speak on. But for the most part, like, I had some really, really nice drinks. I had a very nice meal, a nice dinner, and I was able to just get out the house and kind of chill, like turn my mommy mode off. And I ain't gonna lie, I kind of felt like I was 23 with no kids, but we got a look faded. That's why I still got on last night makeup, because it was pretty cool. It was a chill vibe. But I did want to go to work today, but my supervisor told me she really, really needed me. So I'm going to go in probably in like 2 more hours. But I was just trying to get a little content so I could talk to y'all and tell y'all about my video. I did like get some cute pictures and some little car videos, but I upload them. But nothing too major. And I'm just blessed and happy to see another birthday. A lot of people don't make it to 30. A lot of people just don't even make it to 25. And I'm just blessed to be able to still be here and be breathing. It's a blessing. But yeah, I'm finna try to do a little cleaning and folding clothes. Always going off about something. And we're gonna get back to you. Y'all, I just got off work. I just got off work. I didn't work that long. I only worked like 2 hours today. But I'm gonna go home because my baby daddy needs, it's cold, y'all. Like really cold. And it's crazy because Mississippi has the most bipolar weather, but yeah, my baby daddy needs to run some errands. So I just went on and got off. I was gonna try to work till 5 because I went in so late. I don't know, whatever she put on my edges, it is just itching. So I'm gonna go on and go home, and I'm just gonna wrap some gifts. I got some packages from Amazon that I'm finna take out and wrap. And y'all, I had went to CVS. Y'all, I love CVS. A lot of people be sleeping on CVS and Walgreens, but I love them because they have so many hidden gems, and they also have good sales. Like, I ain't gonna lie, CVS is kind of on the pricey side. Like what you may get from Walmart or the dollar store for a certain price, CVS may be higher. Like how Walmart has its price, but Target has its price. It's kind of like CVS to me is like a bougie Dollar General or a bougie Family Dollar. But yeah, y'all been sleeping on it. So I got these evil eye bracelets. They were 99 cents. I really want one for myself. I'm gonna go back and get some because they had a lot. But I got each one of these for my nieces. Can y'all see? Here's a red one. And here's the blue one. evil eye, and I like it because it's thread. The bracelet is made out of thread, so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna drop that in a little goodie bag. And then, don't judge me, but I love perfume. I love high-end perfume. I love perfume, cheap perfume. I love body sprays. I am trying to get into the whole like aesthetic high-end perfume, and it's not that I can't afford it. I just don't think about it when I get it because of one reason. I have a very high maintenance aunt, and literally she gives me like all of her perfume, like her Chanel, her Jimmy Choo, her Prada, like her Good Girl. So I really never just have to go out and get my own. Now my boyfriend, he buys me high-end perfume, but I haven't just went out in a while and just picked out some perfume I like, and that's something I need to do. But I was in Walgreens, y'all, and this is, to me, is like a replica of the Good Girl. Y'all, I'ma open it right quick. I need to be leaving, but I'm gonna open it right quick, y'all, and show y'all why it is a replica of Good Girl. And I really love Good Girl. My auntie, her gave me some, and I'm like, wow. I've been so sleep. I've been wearing this Tory Burks and Jimmy Choo and Prada, and here's Good Girl in my face. Okay. Oh God, this is so funny. If I show my boyfriend this, he gonna talk about me, because he gonna be like, what the fuck? Babe, I was just gonna buy you a bottle of Good Girl, but that's not the point. Oh God. That's not the point. I love a good sale, baby. Yep. Gonna go right in the Percy. Cause she smells good, baby. She smells good. Now, what's up with this heel? Okay, and you finna go right back. See, that's that cheap shit. Good Girl would never. But yeah, y'all, I'm finna go home. Oh, so I figured out what I'm gonna cook for Christmas, because left up to a man to plan something, it ain't gonna never get done. I had told my boyfriend, my baby daddy, my boyfriend, my fiance, my love of my life, but I had told him to go on and like cater us some Thanksgiving, not Thanksgiving, some Christmas food, because I don't know, I just really didn't want to like cook all of that food like that, you know. And it's multiple reasons why, because for one, it's too time consuming. And I know a lot of y'all don't know, but I had both of my babies C-section, and this C-section, it just hit a little different. I didn't heal as quickly as I did with the first one, and I am experiencing a lot of symptoms that I didn't with my first C-section. And just second of all, I went to a whole different hospital than I did with my first baby, so that could probably play a role. You know, everybody does everything differently, but my first C-section was perfect. The second one, but basically, like, if I stand up too long, and I'm 3 months post-op, if I stand up too long, my cut, like my incision, it starts to ache. Like, it starts to ache, like throb, and it starts to hurt. And that's how I know that, you know, I've been standing up too long or whatever like that. So I really just did not want to go through that over this weekend. And I haven't had a bad week, but I haven't had a good week. I've been very restless because I do have a newborn. Technically, she's still a newborn because she's gonna be 3 months on the 29th. So it's kind of restless at night with she's getting to the point where she sleeps throughout the night, but it's like the constantly waking up out your sleep, feeding and changing the pamper, and then you have to deal with colic here and there. Thank God it has gotten so much better because we had switched her to the purple can, Gentle Ease Infamil, and it made a big difference. A very huge difference from the yellow can, but she still was gassy. She wasn't as gassy as she was on the yellow can, but she's still gassy. So then we switched her from plastic bottles to glass bottles, and that made a big difference also. And then I started giving her gripe water and mixing gripe water in her bottle, and that kind of made a difference too. But it was just still, to me, I just felt like, okay, either way you go, a baby is gonna be gassy. They got a little stomach, they're gonna have some type of gas issues. But for me, it was just too much because it would just cause her to scream in agony, and that's not a good feeling to know that your baby is hurting and in pain, and it's really nothing you can do because you have to feed the baby. And it's no matter how much you may burp, you may not just hit that spot. And I don't know, I'm just that type of parent. I'm very persistent, and I'm like, look, some gotta give. And her dad was like, yeah. So we end up going to Target, and we got her some organic milk. And when I say y'all, it did numbers. It did. When I tell you, I love it. I would recommend it. Watch people just be driving any type of way. I would recommend it. I would sponsor it. I hope they see this video and send me some milk so I can make a video and sponsor it. That's how much I love that milk. Literally, that's how much I love that milk. But it made a big difference, and I'm just starting to feel better. I'm still exhausted, but I ain't gonna lie, y'all, this from Monday to today, I was so up. I wasn't in the best mood. I was tired. I was just overwhelmed. I was overstimulated. I was just whoa, you know what I'm saying? So when I have those type of days or that type of week, I love and look forward to the weekend because I know that I can just rest, I can chill. I don't have to be trying to get up in the morning. I don't have to try to get my son ready for school. I don't have to try to be timed to make sure I'm there at a certain time. I don't have to be you know what I'm saying, trying to, because I'm a very considerate partner. So my baby daddy, we split the shifts. When I get off work, he goes to work. So while I'm at work, he keeps the baby. So when I get up in the morning, I clean bottles, I prep them, I bring Pampers, extra Pampers, and just things that are needed for her in the room. So to kind of have a break from all of that is just so I look forward to the weekend. So basically, I did not want to spend my weekend standing up, cooking all day, feet hurting, back hurting, cut hurting. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do it. So I end up ordering, you know how you do grocery shop when you order the groceries online and you go pick it up. That's what I mean when I say ordering. So I ended up ordering not a chicken, but a turkey breast. I didn't do a whole turkey because this would be my first year cooking a turkey. I've always cooked hams, but my boyfriend, he doesn't eat pork, so the way and the things that I cook has just changed within the years we've been dating. So I knew that I couldn't prepare a ham. Even though I was familiar with cooking a ham, I just knew I couldn't the ham because he don't eat pork. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna cook a turkey breast. So I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna do macaroni and cheese. When I tell you macaroni and cheese doesn't last in my house, it does not. Down to my son, to this man, and to me. Like, and I cook a bowl about this big, and it'll be so good. And it probably lasts 2 days. We gonna eat a lot of it the first night. We're gonna have just probably about this much left over. I end up taking it to work the next day. Or I end up getting home from work eating it or fixing it for my son or him. Or cooking something else and just eating the leftover macaroni with it. So macaroni is something that never goes to waste in my house. And he was just like, babe, I done got used to your cooking. I really don't want to eat nobody else's cooking. And I'm like, okay, cool, I understand that, but mama needs some help. Like, come on, let's I do the macaroni cheese. And I made an exception for this turkey breast because we was gonna order a turkey, right? And the people said the turkey was $90. And I said, $90? What type of damn turkey is this? This motherfucker must bleed our fucking gold coins or something every time we slice it because $90? I'm sorry, I'm looking so crazy, but y'all, that's how it was when she was on. I was like, okay, I'll call you back, sis. I told him no, like, I'll make a turkey breast. So at first I was gonna do dressing and macaroni, but now I'm doing dressing, macaroni, turkey breast, and candy. And hell, I'm really cooking. Now that I think about it, because the only thing he's getting catered is the dressing, which that takes a little time to cook too. It really don't take much time for me to cook macaroni and cheese. That's simple, and I do mine out the oven. It don't take much for the yams. You just peel them, slice them up, cinnamon, brown sugar, and vanilla extract and butter, and you good. And then the turkey breast, you just basically clean it, butter, oil, season it real good, and put it in the oven. So it ain't that problem. I'm just gonna do all of my cooking Sunday. I'm gonna do all of my cooking Sunday evening, nighttime, probably around 6 o'clock. I'm gonna call it a day, baby. Cause I'm not doing all the cooking. But yeah, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna wrap these gifts up. I was gonna add some more to the video, but y'all, I was supposed to upload this video like last week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago. And Vlogmas is over. Like, literally. Christmas is Monday. Today is Thursday. So I'm not even finna do no Vlogmas. I'ma just vlog for Christmas and add it in with my New Year's video